My name's Saul. Since Better Call Saul is finished now, the logical extension would be for me to launch Better Email Saul. I am actually a Saul and I'm in email, so that makes logical sense. So the first in a series of videos where I'm going to look at emails that have landed in my inbox. Some could be from customers, some won't be from customers. Just to go through, check out best practice, hopefully stuff that people can learn from. So let's dive into it. The first one is from Clubhouse Golf. Okay, so Clubhouse Golf landed in my inbox. First thing that caught my attention is this subject line, which is absolutely brilliant. Love it. Got some emojis in there. Major deals are here for the 150th Open. I'm a golfer. This landed straight in my inbox. It didn't land in the promotional folder. It landed in my inbox. That's partly because I've trained my inbox to allow this to arrive. So I will pull that into my inbox. It's a little tip. Get people to pull your message into the inbox and train their inbox so you know that the messages are going to arrive. Also make sure that your email address is added to senders. That does make a difference. Now, in terms of best practice, it doesn't really follow best practice, this email, but it does give me a compelling reason. So Clubhouse Golf is a business that's driven by deals from what I can see. Certainly their service is excellent and their deliveries are bang on. And they do some cracking deals. So when an email arrives from them and I'm looking for golf equipment, I will open that email and I will look at it. So I imagine they get very high very good open rates, which is going to keep their deliverability high. So let's have a look at it. So the first thing to do, I'm just going to zoom in a little bit on here so everybody can see what we're doing here. There we go. So first thing to say is there's not much text in this email at all. You'd usually look to have a decent balance of images and texts. And one of my big bugbears is where people put text as an image, and sad to say they do this. So this bit here, the major best deals for the Open with huge savings across the site, that is actually an image, it's not text. There doesn't seem to be any alt tags on any of the text either. Again, depends on the inbox. That might have an impact down the line in terms of deliverability. Certainly if none of the images are switched on, looking at you Outlook, it depends how you've got your inbox set up, but if it hasn't downloaded the images, you won't know what these images are because there's no alt tag. So I'd be putting alt tags on those. As you can see, no real targeting of the deals. This is kind of like you'd expect this to be a flyer in a shop, and that's how it's been designed. Not a problem with that. The deals are great. The deals are competitive. And if you're a golfer and you're looking for a certain thing, you're probably going to buy something from them because you've already subscribed. They're pushing performance. They're giving you a reason why you should be using them. They're pushing Trustpilot all over the place. You can see these are images on a gray background. The problem is with that is, as I'll show you, when you move it into dark mode, it looks a bit rubbish on mobiles. This is how it looks on a mobile. So you can see it's in dark mode. So if you look at the top here, first thing you'll see, it doesn't seem to be that optimized for mobile in some places. You can see the menu is still the same at the top, but that's not stacked down. You might expect to see like a hamburger type menu on there. Basically, it looks the same as it does on desktop. It's just squished in a bit. You'll see at the top, the text at the top kind of breaks across a few lines. Maybe that's one of the reasons why they've gone for images across the entire design rather than using a mixture of text and images. Let's just scroll through and let's just see how the rest of it looks. Bear in mind that if it's in dark mode, then it'll instantly reconvert it based on how it thinks it should be. So if the text is black and white, it'll reverse it. which is what you can see here. If you don't have transparent images, then obviously if you've got an image in this case, which is on a white background, it's gonna stand out. So let's just have a quick watch through and let's have a look. So you can see that that image for the text, that's all in white there. You've got all the blocks, so all the blocks are images, so they're all on a white background. So it looks fine. Just in the bits where it's not like that, it looks a little bit strange. You've got something that's kind of dropped out a kilter there, so maybe it hasn't been tested on a mobile device. I'm picking holes here. So that's an overview of what you should be looking at when you're putting your emails together. Test them on mobile devices. Overall, I think the email's great, fully in line with the business. So there's nothing wrong in terms of the strategy behind it. There's some little bits you can pick to pieces, and that's the purpose of these videos. Really, is just to have a look at them, see what you can learn from them, make them a little bit better. Overall, conventionally speaking, in terms of best practice, you say it shouldn't really work. However, if it's getting the engagement, and if the inbox bouncer is recording the fact that people are opening it and clicking it, and if the deals are good enough, they're going to do that. It's got a compelling reason. Thumbs up from me. Overall, it hits the inbox. It gives me a compelling reason to open it. And that's mostly because of the structure of the business. You know, they offer good value and great service. So I'd imagine they get a high open rate. The high open rate is going to keep them in the inbox. The deliverability is good. In future videos, I'll go a little bit more technical, but I've checked the technical side of it. It's set up bang on. It's set up perfectly. Most issues with deliverability are because the setup's not correct, or they're just sending the same message to everybody. Cleaning your list helps you with your deliverability, but we'll come on to that. Any questions on that, we'll get them answered. Thanks for watching. If you'd like us to have a look at any of your emails, then better email Saul by sending me a message at bsaul@websand.co.uk. I'll see you in the inbox.